What's up? So it's almost 2:30 and it's Let's Talk Mortgage. I'm sitting here with Renee from Loan Depot, and let me tell you, I'm super excited about what we're going to provide you with today. This is your opportunity, guys, to ask questions. I want you guys to type in on the social media page. It's private to us, but if you got anything you're dealing with, you got a question, man, rates are phenomenal right now. So literally, if you own a home, you should probably be thinking about refi. And right now, push, let all your buyers know this is the time. So I'm sitting here with Renee.
Hello.
So Renee, you're with Loan Depot.
Loan Depot, I am.
Fantastic. How long have you been with Loan Depot?
I have been with Loan Depot since it came to the Panhandle. So almost 2 years we've been here.
Wow. And what location do you work out of?
So I work out of the Grayton Beach office.
Okay.
In the little cottages of Grayton Beach. So if you've ever been out there, you know where they are. Stop by and see me.
That's right.
I love people coming and say hi.
Actually, we're going to be spending maybe a little bit of time with you here because I think you've got a couple of extra workspaces out there.
We do.
Yeah. And so you've been kind enough to offer that to our agents that are needing a spot out there, just kind of come out there and work.
Yep, they just have to let me know and we can get them all set up to get access and come hang out.
How about that? Renee, tell us again about how long you've been with Loan Depot.
So, starting over, I've been with Loan Depot since we came to Panhandle, so almost 2 years now.
Fantastic.
Me and a handful of other people brought it to the Panhandle.
And you're working in the Grayton Beach location?
Grayton Beach office.
Okay.
The cottages of Grayton Beach.
So tell us, where do you live?
I live in Niceville.
Oh, you live in Niceville.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I kind of cover Crestview, Fort Walton,
Right.
Destin,
Okay.
Grayton Beach, Sanders Beach, I'll go wherever.
How long have you been a loan officer?
So I've been in the business since 2003.
Wow.
So
you seen the good, bad, and the ugly.
The really good, the not so good, and now we're
back to really
back to the good.
Yeah. How does somebody just wake up one day and decide that they want to be a loan officer? Because for us in the real estate business, right, we seem to get all the props and the ego and the pat on the back and how great things are because real estate's kind of see the limelight. But you guys are kind of behind the scenes a little bit, right? I mean, a lot of times you never even meet the client.
Exactly. It's all done by email, by electronic signatures. I do try to go to all my closings that are local so I can at least meet the buyers at closing and kind of establish a little bit of add to the relationship we've already built.
Why in real estate, when things go wrong, why does the realtor automatically assume that it's the loan officer's fault, the mortgage company's fault?
Oh, we're the scapegoats all the time, and the title companies want to blame everything on us too. I think because we are kind of in charge once you guys do your job.
That's right, we hand it off.
And you hand it off to us.
Right.
And
you never know if that
there are some
buyer
lenders
is dragging their feet.
That maybe don't keep you in the loop as much as they should.
Right.
You all have experienced that before, I'm sure. We send out lots of emails throughout the transaction. If there's something happens, you're going to get a call from me. Hey, Jerry, guess what? We have a hiccup, but here's what we can maybe do about it. I need your help. So if a lender's not staying in communication with you, then it's easy to blame the lender at the closing table if there was a delay or because you guys don't know what's going on. Yeah.
So what I want you guys to do, if you've got questions for Renee, if you've got questions for me, or if you've got questions in regard to loans, whatever, type them in. I've got my phone. I'm ready to ask the questions. I'm ready. So you're with Loan Depot. Mm-hmm. What do you love about Loan Depot?
Everything. I will tell you
everything.
I've been in this area a long time doing mortgages.
Okay.
And was with another company for a really long time.
Yeah.
Loved it. Great company.
Yeah.
And then I heard about
Just
Loan
took a
Depot.
leap of faith.
It was a leap of faith.
Yeah.
It's always scary starting something new, especially when a company is new to the area and nobody's ever heard of Loan Depot. So we've had the jokes. Oh, you work for Home Depot. Right. I believe I was going to sell you a tractor when I came in last week. You made a joke, and I said I'll sell you a tractor. But
that's why I got my boots on.
You're ready. Yeah. So, but we're getting the name out there.
Okay.
A lot of people have heard about us now.
Sure.
So I was making a list for you because I knew you were going to ask me, and my top 3 things I love about Loan Depot. And the list went to 4, and then it went to 5, then it went to 6.
Wow.
So I had to try to cut it off. So I will start. I will start at number 4. How's
Okay,
that?
okay.
I'll try to make it brief. So number 4 thing is when we close a loan with a buyer,
Okay.
we really, they're in our Loan Depot family, right? So we want to be their lender for life. We have a guarantee after closing. They get a lender for life certificate.
Okay.
We email it to them. And that means, Jerry, that if they want to refinance down the road with us on that same house, they would refinance maybe to lower the interest rate, maybe kids going off to college and they need to pull out some cash,
right.
or you know, whatever it may be. We will refinance that loan for them, and we will not charge our lender fees. We don't charge our fees, and we cover the cost of the appraisal.
How cool is that?
They can use that 2 times, 3 times, however long they stay. They stay with us. The only kind of caveat is it starts on their 1-year anniversary.
Okay.
Is when that
makes
starts.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's good. I don't really know of any other lender that will offer that. You know, that they want to be their lender for life.
What's number 3?
We really mean it. Okay.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Number 3 is that we now offer hybrid closings.
Okay.
So what that means, title companies love it, the buyers are loving it, realtors are loving it, which means that we send a majority of our closing documents to the buyer before closing, generally 3 days before. They electronically sign them, because really you've gone to closings and most of the paper,
Takes
the
forever.
stack is this tall, and most of it is copies of things they've already signed for us in the beginning. They've already signed the same paper. It's just the final version. So we send all that to them ahead of time, and they electronically sign. So when they get to the closing table, they sign, maybe 10 pieces of paper. It's the stuff the title company has to notarize.
Okay.
10, 15 minutes tops if they're a talker, you're out the door, you're done. So title companies can close more loans per hour, because normally it takes an hour.
And if you're downstairs closing with Championship, that gives you more time to have champagne. Yeah,
yes,
we
it
do
does.
champagne closings. Number 2.
Okay, number 2. So number 2 is
give us something.
We are the number 1 renovation loan lender.
Wow.
Did you know that?
Did not know
You
that.
did not know that.
Number 1.
I'm still on number 2.
Okay.
The number 1 renovation loan.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you wanted me to go to my number 1 reason. Okay,
come on,
sorry.
I'll go with you.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we are, and we do all the regular renovation loans, the FHA, the conventional, but we also have a VA renovation loan.
Oh.
And I believe there's maybe only one other lender in the area that does them.
Okay.
I won't say who.
Okay.
But they actually, I believe, have a cap on the amount of renovations you can do. So they cap it at $35,000.
Okay.
Is what I've been told. We, Jerry, do not have a cap.
Wow.
It's unlimited. So basically, that means if your buyer finds a house that's $100,000, and it's really not what they want, but they can fix it up and make it what they want. They put $150,000 in renovations into it.
Right.
As long as it appraises for $250,000, we'll do it. So that's really important right now in a market where there's not a lot of inventory. Things are going quick. Can't find what they want. Maybe this is an option you can present to your buyer. And see if they want to do a renovation loan.
I am freaking multitasking right now.
I see that.
I am sending out an important.
Who are you emailing?
I am sending this to Brittany in regards to our award gala. They have to have it right now, and there's no way I can step out because you're more important.
Oh.
So, how about number 1?
So my number 1 favorite thing, and I think this is probably one of the main things that made my decision to come to Loan Depot so easy, is that when you have a buyer and you're out shopping looking for houses, and I've got a lender, I'm pre-qualified, and you get a pre-qualification letter, right, from the lender. You turn it in with the offer. Every offer has one now, right, especially in multiple offer situations. So at Loan Depot, we can take that a step further. So we pre-qualify them, and then while they're out looking for a house with you, I'm over here in the background. I'm getting any documents I need from them, pay stubs, driver's license, divorce decree, and I'm going to go ahead and send that buyer into underwriting to be fully credit reviewed.
Wow.
So by the time you find a house for your buyer, we're ready to go on our end. They're not just pre-qualified. They're not pre-approved. They've already seen an underwriter.
That's great.
Their file's seen an underwriter. They're ready to go. So I need an appraisal. I need a contract. Title work, and
She's got your name.
Oh,
so-
yeah. Thank you.
We're just watching.
We're watching. We're watching ourselves. And that enables us to close really quick. Like I closed them in 9 days because all I needed was an appraisal. It depends on how quick the appraiser is, of course. And right now, maybe they're a little backed up with all the refinances, but really, it's kind of peace of mind for the seller, and it helps. Maybe your offer get accepted over another one that's only pre-qualified.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The seller, it's peace of mind for them knowing that there's not going to be a hiccup or something's going to happen 2 days before closing with the buyer and their credit profile.
Now the market's hot, right?
It's hot.
You're getting a lot of calls. You're busy.
Refinances.
Things are happening. Refinances.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, literally, this is a great opportunity for the realtor to reach out to their past clients and say, hey, I'm not sure if if you heard or not, but rates are phenomenal. I've got somebody I can have you talk to, but this is also a great time to sell and buy if you're looking to move up. Maybe they've had another child or something like that. Something's happened in the past 12 to 18 months. Some people can pop out 2 kids quickly. I mean, they just do.
I mean, Oh, is it her? Oh, okay. I'm like, why are you looking at her?
She had like 2 in less than 24 months.
Oh, goodness.
2 and how fast?
14 months.
14 months.
Holy smokes. That's crazy.
You know what? They'll be good friends when they're growing up. Right.
So let's talk about, why does a realtor want to work with Renee? What's so awesome
Why
about
wouldn't you want to work with me?
Hello.
Right?
Because Renee's working when you are, right?
I do.
I mean, that literally is the key.
I work realtor hours. So
Yeah.
if you, and believe me, I have my realtor partners that take advantage of that. And perfectly fine. I love it. I'll get a call at 10 o'clock at night. Showed a buyer a house this afternoon. I just heard from the listing agent. Another offer came in. We've got to get our offer in right now. Can you pre-qualify this buyer? I sure will. Let me get out of bed and let me get my computer and I will do it for you. I've had them call at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's whatever it takes to make you guys, to help you guys,
Well, I gotta tell you,
grow your business. We are all about it.
She's super friendly. She's super nice, and she even has some really good Oreo chocolate covered cookies at times.
That's why you should work with me because I bring you goodies and treats.
Well, I got to tell you, we are fascinated with the level of service that we've received from Loan Depot. We love the partnership. It's kind of like one family, one team, and we realize we're a big organization. We've got a big ship. We've got over 100 agents, and a lot of times we may have a buyer that prefers to work with one or another. We try to link people up with who we think they're going to fit best with. Maybe it's about technology. Maybe it's about the way they work. Maybe it's as simple as, and I hate to say this, is there's a lot of people that prefer to work with a male, and there's a lot of people that prefer to work with a female.
Yeah.
That just is.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you think about it when you go to get a massage, right? Would you rather have a male or would you rather have a female? Right? I mean, in a lot of things that you do in life, you can pick one or the other.
That's true.
Right?
And you have a choice.
No.
Or you guys have a choice.
You have a choice.
You too, but
That's
you
right.
guys have a choice.
Let's talk about
We've got Joe.
We do a lot of VA, and Joe's great.
And Joe, yeah.
We love Joe. We do a lot of VA loans.
Mm-hmm.
Is VA something that Loan Depot likes?
Yes. And I love VA loans. I do tons and tons of them. Majority of my business is VA loans.
Right.
Rates are super good right now.
Super good.
They're in the high 2s right
Yeah.
now. So, and with the VA lifting the limit,
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a buyer right now that's going to use their VA eligibility, and they're going to buy a $900,000 house, and no money out of their pocket for the down payment.
So, are there, is there anything that you're seeing in the market right now that would cause one to believe one thing or the other? I mean, do you think the rates are fairly stable right now for a moment? I mean, we never know, right? But
Jerry, I wish I had a crystal ball and I could predict where they're going to go. I mean, 3 weeks ago,
nobody thought they were going to drop.
Right, and so buyers are locking in, and now they're like, well,
Right.
they've gotten lower.
That's right.
But we do have a float down option that we can offer buyers. We do have I actually have a buyer right now that's looking into we have what's called lock and shop.
Okay.
So, because rates are super good right now, they're thinking about going ahead and locking in their rate. There is a fee for it.
Okay.
Depends on the loan amount
Right.
and all that, but and you can go shop for a house knowing that when you find one, you're gonna be able to get that rate.
So your office is in Grayton Beach. You're spending a little bit of time out there. Let's talk about that area, jumbos.
Jumbos.
So you love to do VA. You're
Mhm.
really good at that.
Yeah, I'm a military spouse, so
Yep.
it's a
Thank
I'm used
your
to it.
husband for his service.
I will let
Thank you.
know. I will.
All right, talk to me about jumbos.
So jumbos.
Is this something you like to do?
I like to do jumbo, of course.
Is
I like
Loan
to do
Depot
jumbos.
good at jumbos?
Loan Depot's good at jumbos. Yep. I actually, we have really good rates on jumbo too.
Really? Let's talk about that. What?
Of course, the rates are dependent upon the individual buyer,
Okay.
right? We all know.
And where
that.
is jumbo now?
But well, I will tell you, I locked one in the low threes the
Okay.
other day.
And
so
where?
that's
where?
really good.
What is the cutoff for jumbo? What it used to be like 417. What is it now?
Depending on the area in the
Okay.
county, but it's in the five, like 532.
Okay. So pretty much most everything you're buying on 38 is going to almost
jumbo.
be jumbo.
There's like you have a lot of cash buyers out there.
There are. But right now, those cash buyers are wanting to hold their cash because cash is king. And since money's so cheap, why not borrow the money and hold the cash? Because in reality, back when we were seeing 4%, we were like, oh, I don't know if it's ever going to get lower than that. Then 3%, oh, I don't know if it's ever going to get lower than that. And then I see somebody here recently the other day on a VA, they're at like 2.5, 2.75, 2.85. You're like, that's insanity.
I know.
Insanity.
Good.
Yeah, it is.
It's a really good time to refinance if you have a rate that's even a percentage higher right now. Everybody you should be telling, refinance,
that's
refinance.
right. That's a great way to reach back out to your sphere of influence. Great way. Okay, so just what else is going on with Loan Depot?
What else?
What else?
What's not going on with Loan Depot?
Well, then let's just...
Let me tell you what we're doing this year. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so this is our 10-year anniversary.
Okay.
At Loan Depot's 10-year anniversary. We've
Okay.
been around for 10 years, right?
And Loan Depot is one of the bigger companies in the world, right?
We are number 2 lender, non-bank lender,
Okay.
and I'm sure you can guess who the number 1
Right.
internet.
Sure.
They're ahead of us, right?
Right.
Oh, I don't want to say their name.
That's fine. We all know who they are.
We all know who they
saw
are.
them,
Yeah.
But you guys are number 2.
We're number 2.
Wow.
And I think
That's
we're getting
huge.
really close to maybe getting close to being number 1. But since we've been around for 10 years, we're celebrating this. We're calling it our next 10. And
I don't know. I'm looking for questions.
okay. And so we're doing celebrations this year. So every month, starting in March, this month, it's March,
Okay.
we're drawing a customer. Name's gonna be drawn, and they're gonna win $10,000.
Holy smokes.
And at the end of the year, we're doing a drawing from all of our clients,
Right.
and they're gonna win $250,000 to go towards paying off their mortgage.
Wow, that is insane.
Because we love our customers so much, and they
Wow.
are in our family lenders
Sure.
for life.
How cool is that?
We are saying thank you. So that's huge. Yeah,
So
we're super excited about that.
If you were buying a house right now and you were going to get a
We
loan,
would
who would
use
you
Loan
get?
Depot.
You
Loan
would
Depot.
Loan Depot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What loan officer would you use?
See, I can't use myself, so I can't
kidding.
pick
I'm
from
kidding.
another one.
Yeah,
but
I'm kidding. Trying to make it comical. Hey guys,
Yeah.
seriously, this is a great opportunity. We're going to have Renee with us for a few more minutes. We've already been going for like 20 minutes. Hello?
Yeah.
We were going to stop at 15, but how can we stop? We're having too much fun. So, literally, come on, throw something at Renee. Stump her. Give her something.
Stump me.
Okay, so we are going to see more of you, right?
Yes, I went around last week to some of the offices,
Okay.
and I know you guys are busy. You're out selling houses, so
Sure.
you're not always in, right? They're not in,
Right.
But I will keep coming around. I really want to meet everybody. I want you guys to get to know me
Mhm.
and get to know Loan Depot, because I really think that once you give us a try and
Yeah.
send us a deal, you're gonna love us. The way we do things, the way we communicate, our quick closings. Like,
Let's talk about that
guys,
real
we're
quick.
awesome.
Quick closings. You just mentioned something that I want to mention. That has always been a real key for realtors. They got to close on time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not an issue. That's not a problem. I mean, if anything, what I'm seeing with what you guys are doing, with what you're doing, with what Joe's doing, you're closing early. If they choose to.
If they want to, we usually can, because,
Yes.
like I said earlier, in the background while you're showing them houses, we're getting them into underwriting. We're getting their file in front of an underwriter for review, so we're going to know ahead of time if there's any hiccups or anything pops up that's crazy. The underwriter's like, oh, wait a minute, we need to revisit this. You know, we're not waiting until they find a house and then they go into underwriting, and then those things pop up, and then we're delayed, you know.
Well, let's get personal for a minute, since nobody's asking any questions. I don't know why nobody wants to ask any questions. I guess it's just not a question kind of day, right?
Maybe.
So
it's rainy out.
What's your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant, well, I like any sort of Thai food.
Okay.
Any Thai restaurant, but I love Louie Louie's.
Okay.
I love the Red Bar. Can't wait for it to.
Is there a Thai restaurant in Niceville?
There's one.
Yeah,
but
you don't like it?
It's good. Yeah. Hey, don't put me on the spot like that. It's good.
What is your favorite sports team?
Okay, so I have to say the Philadelphia Eagles, because we are season ticket holders.
Okay.
And so my husband goes to a lot of the games.
Okay,
We've been
cool.
a season ticket holder in the family since 1947.
It's awful when the Falcons beat them, isn't it? Just saying. What?
Jerry, you were my friend, and I don't know now.
Where's your favorite place to go on vacation?
My favorite place to go on vacation, anywhere where there's a beach.
Okay.
I know we live on the beach, which is kind of silly. You'd think you'd want to go snow skiing or something, but I grew up in the snow. I love the beach.
Where are you from?
I'm from a small little town in Kansas.
What's the name of it?
It's called Pittsburgh, Kansas.
And isn't it crazy? That's the same town that Angie and Chris Lawson are from. Yeah. So you didn't meet Angie, but you met Chris.
I met Chris. I met Chris. It was crazy. He was.
They were both from the same town.
Yeah. He was like, you can tell me where you're from, because I never say. I'm like, oh, it's such a small town, you're never gonna know. And he's like, try me. And oh my God, he's from there. That's the craziest thing.
Best fast food restaurant.
Fast food restaurant.
Yeah. What do you like?
What
you go to?
I eat a lot of fast food,
But
but
if
if
you
I
got
have
to.
to, I mean, that Popeye's chicken sandwich is pretty delicious.
I'm
Have you
not
had
having
it?
I'm not having it. I'm a Chick-fil-A guy.
I like Chick-fil-A, but that Popeye's chicken sandwich kind of puts it to shame. I'm gonna bring you one.
What kind of car you drive?
I drive a Porsche Cayenne.
Ooh.
It's like the mom mobile of Porsches, right? Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, that looks like Mikey. What do you drive?
I got a 911.
Oh, I don't have that. That's nice. I don't have
You
that.
gotta get one of those.
God, I can get one of those. Yeah.
Back to my questions.
So we have something in common. Okay.
How long have you been married?
What color's your car?
White.
So's mine.
Oh, I like white.
Me too. What color's your interior?
Black.
So's mine. I wanted the beige though. The two-tone.
I prefer the beige, but this car was only available in black. So.
That's what happened with me.
How long have you been married?
I've been married almost 30 years.
Wow, 30 years. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
James.
How long have you been married?
20 years.
20 years. Okay.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
One.
One. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'll ask you questions too. Yeah.
Well, let's turn it around. I don't even have to think about it. I'm ready.
I have two children, if you were going to ask me. One's just turned 26 yesterday.
Oh, nice.
And she's in physical therapy school. And then my son is 27. He's a software engineer, and he is in the middle of buying his first house in Shalimar right now.
How awesome is that?
Yeah.
Is he using his mom for a loan?
Unfortunately, I can't do his loan, but he is using Loan Depot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there. You know, it's always great to just get to know. I mean, really, you want to do business with somebody that you have a connection with, that you have a relationship with, that you trust, right? Really? So this is why we're kind of asking these questions and kind of getting into it, but giving people an opportunity to really dive in and get to know who is Renee, who is behind the scenes, right? What's going on up in that brain?
If you ask my husband, he'll say sometimes not much, but just kidding. Just kidding. So.
Good. So, trying to think of any other quick questions. We don't have anything come through.
I will say
Tell us
something.
what you got.
So, for those of you that have used me before and know that when I come to the closings, just as maybe a little, bribery something. Everybody gets a little prize at closing. So
right. Tell us about these prizes.
So that you enjoyed them last week.
Oh yeah.
Everybody gets. So my mom has a little chocolate business down in Naples, and she has taught me some of her secrets. So everybody gets like delicious chocolates.
I gotta
Yeah.
tell you,
They're really good.
Phenomenal. They were really good. So, actually, I had two of them because you gave one to me and one to Leslie.
Did you eat hers?
I think
You
I
weren't
did.
supposed to. I told you not to when you left with it.
I couldn't help
You
it.
said, I'm going to give it to her. I don't want to put it
I
on her
did.
desk.
And it sat there for like a few days and she didn't eat it, and then I was like, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
Right.
This is a great time to be working your sphere of influence. Refinances are up, interest rates are down. You see, as soon as a property goes on the market for sale, I mean, there's a buyer. And what's happening now is insanity. But if a property is listed for $249,000, people are offering $255,000. They're doing anything and everything they can to try to get their buyer the deal. So what I could say right now is what I'm seeing is not only getting the deal, but providing your buyer with the best experience possible. Right now, Loan Depot is offering one hell of a good experience. And to that, I've got to say cheers to what you guys do. Cheers to your technology. And thanks for partnering with us. I don't know if you know this or not, but Loan Depot truly is helping us. They're helping us with Zillow leads, literally funding these leads that are coming through. So remember when, different things are coming through, help give back, because that's what builds the relationship when we all win.
It's very true. And we are super excited to be partnered with you guys as well. And we really, really do want to do, let's product placement. Yes. We really want to help you guys grow your business, and we want to do whatever we can to help. And if that's, coming and hanging out with you at an open house, if you do an open house, give me a call. I will come hang out with you. I love open houses. I get to meet potential buyers that maybe need financing. I'm also there on site if somebody does want to get pre-qualified, and maybe you can
help them right there.
Yeah, help them. Also, if you maybe have a property that's maybe not getting a lot of traction, maybe it hasn't been updated since 1970, I do have some realtors that have had very good success putting some of our renovation flyers in that listing.
Yeah.
And when potential buyers are coming through with maybe another agent, they're like, oh my gosh, this house has not been updated. But then they see the renovation flyers and they're like, oh, well, wait a minute. And their wheels start spinning.
Think outside the box.
Instead of walking through the house, maybe critiquing everything and complaining about, oh, that countertop's terrible. Or, they're like, oh, well, we could renovate and put this kind of countertop in. And it gets their wheels spinning and they're thinking in a different direction, not negative anymore. And now they're thinking positive and they're getting excited about maybe renovating this house. So little things like that we can do to help you guys. I mean, if you're a listing agent, we can help you too. We just don't help with your buyers. We can help with your sellers and your listings as well.
Love it.
Yeah.
So, for all these wonderful rock star, badass realtors that are watching right now, how do they reach you?
How do they rate me?
Reach.
Oh, reach me.
Was that how they
I didn't know
rate
that
you,
was
girl?
part of the interview. I was going to be rated. Like, what?
1 to 10.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Like, no.
No, we want to reach you. What's your phone number?
So I had a little sign and I left it at the office. I was going to have it here the whole time. Next time.
Gotcha.
So you can reach me on my cell phone, 850-803-2329. You can follow me on Instagram.
Ooh.
Follow me, and it's hashtag the Gulf Coast Lender.
Okay, I like that.
So your favorite lender on the Gulf Coast, right here.
Email address, how about that?
So it's kind of hard. It's my last name. So it's R for my first name, and then Pugliese for my last name.
The great thing is we got your name up on the
screen.
screen.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So R Pugliese at loandepot.com.
I love it.
I always cringe because nobody can pronounce my name, let alone spell my name.
Did you have fun?
I had a good time.
Would you come back?
I will come back.
Can we expect to have you live maybe sometime in the future?
Yes.
Fantastic.
I think I could do
Keep us posted on what's going on. Let us know who you're working with and everything else. We just love seeing your signs out and about, and hey, Team Loan Depot, you guys are doing a great job.
Fantastic. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.